you pay for it right then and there with your own cash and time. But then the next day, when you feel like shit, your productivity is fucking done. And as a man, if your productivity is done, guess fucking what? Your ability to create is hindered. And once your ability to create is hindered, your attraction level goes down. Okay? You can't do the same shit as women. Sorry,
100%.
like men and women are different, bro. There's a double standard that doesn't benefit us. We must perform. They don't. So why the fuck are you going to put a bunch of distractions in your life that's going to fuck you up and only make you less attractive, make you broker, make you live a life of misery? You party, all the guys that I know, right? In my 20s, guys, between in college, I didn't party like that because I was a Division I athlete. We were in season year round. Hey, clear party like that. I drank less in college than I did as an adult. All right. Then I got a job with the government. Can't do drugs, right? Kept me away from a lot of stupid shit. And I played sports in high school, right? This was all great because they always say, idle hands do the devil's work. My college coach used to always say that shit to me. And it is so true, man. You need to distract yourself with proactive things and being productive.
Yeah.
As men, we are designed to create. That's what we do. And if you don't create, that's when you get depressed and sad about your life because you know deep down, I'm a fucking loser. And it's your fucking mindset. Like it's like a knee-jerk reaction from your masculinity smacking you in the face. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You need to do something. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you still here? Why are you smoking pot? Why are you drinking alcohol? Why? No one fucking respects you. You need to fucking get your life together. That's why a lot of you guys face depression. You do it because of your own inadequacies. It's your mind reminding you that you need to get out there and fucking perform. But to live in this fucking clown world nowadays, where we tell guys, it's okay, man. You could be a loser. It's okay, man. You could be fat. You know, there's nothing wrong with, getting in touch with your feminine side. You could go ahead and be vulnerable with your girl. A bunch of fucking bullshit, man. None of this stuff works. These girls talk about toxic masculinity and all these assholes and insecure, blah, blah, blah. Those are the guys getting the bitches, okay? Because they're insecure of where they stand in the world and they want to become better. You should always be insecure. Not with your bitch, but where you stand in the world and becoming a better man. That's how it's got to be. And video games, alcohol, drugs, television, all this bullshit, all it does is it makes you feel more secure. That's not what you want. You need to learn how to become uncomfortable you need to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, guys. All right? Because when you're uncomfortable, I know that you're growing to some degree.
I know someone's going to say in the chat, but Myron Fresh, I'm watching your show. Isn't that wasting time too? No, idiot. If you're watching our show, you get value. And with the value, you get motivated, you get inspired, and as well, you can actually apply it in real life. Guys,
you better be listening to us in the fucking gym or driving to work or some shit like that.
Like you're at your desk right now, headphones in. All right, bet. I'm motivated as fuck right now. I'm tired of working this job. You know what? How do I get there? Watch this episode. Watch other episodes. Mondays. It's motivation and applicable information. Guys, you watching cat videos on YouTube? Bro, really? Really? What? You watching dumbass bro? Right, no offense, bro, but to me, watching sports if you're not playing it, it's kind of dumb. Now, that's my opinion. Take how you want, bro. But bro, watching sports, you're not getting paid. They're getting paid is retarded. You are making no money. It's a feeling you get. Oh, they won! Yay, nigga! You didn't gain shit. You gain a feeling. That's it. So my thing is, guys, that luxury of watching sports and having fun is for people that have made it in life. If you're still broke and you're still struggling, bro, you don't deserve to watch anything like that, bro.
I went viral. I said, yo, don't fuck you. None of you should be playing video games or doing this other shit unless you make 6 figures a year. Yeah. And that stands. Literally. I stand on that shit. If you're not making 6 figures a year, you have not earned the privilege of having a TV in your room, fucking watching sports, playing video games. None of this shit. If you're not making 6 figs, you need to go back to the fucking drawing board and figure out what the fuck you're doing. Because if you're playing video games, but you're not making 6 figures a year, I know you have way too much fucking free time.
And I mean, it's not extreme to most people, but bro, if you want to be successful, you have to take extreme measures. And that mean even cutting family off, friends off. It's bro, this is gonna take up most of your life. If you're not ready to do these tasks, then stay broke. It's on you. It's your choice. You know what? Let me say this too, because I forgot to say this, guys. I sacrificed my fucking 20s from 19, right, all the way to 28 when I moved to Miami. I was just working, going to the gym, abstaining from alcohol. Never did a fucking drug in my life. Working for the government, making my money, saving my money. I was in fucking Laredo, Texas. Fucking desert. Ain't nothing out there, all right? Most people don't even speak English out there, all right? It was a culture shock for me. I was not close to home whatsoever. I just focused on work. I focused on, being the best agent I can be, doing wiretaps, arresting people, doing big cases, all that stuff. That's why I speak from such an educated standpoint when I talk about criminal cases. I've done so many different types of cases because I sacrificed my fucking 20s, guys. I became an agent at 23. I didn't move to Miami until I was 28. Those 5 years in Texas, those years in college, I sacrificed my 20s, man.
It is what it is. And I'm glad I did, because your peak as a man comes later on in life.
Yeah.
All right. You must sacrifice something to get something. That's the way the world fucking works. If you want to become financially free, become successful, have a certain mindset, you must fucking suffer as a man. That's how it fucking goes. No one respects you if you don't. You must suffer. So if you want to go through your 20s and party and have fun and be with all the thotties and yeah, woo, life is great, I promise you're going to pay for it later.
100%.
I promise you. And the problem that sucks is that when you do get older and you're paying for it later, you might not have the time, the ability, or the resources, or the energy to get out there and work at the same level when you're in your fucking 20s. You build a foundation in your fucking 20s so that you don't suffer in your fucking 30s. Because if you put it off and you do suffer in your 30s, it's going to be a lot harder to have that same level of productivity as you did in your 20s, man.
People always say, yo, my refresh, I want to be like you guys want to grow up. I'm like, nigga, you already grown. You got to decide from now, like, okay, cool. I could party my whole 20s, but then what do you have to show for it? A wristband, some pictures with some bitches. Is that it, bro? Is that it? Because that's not enough, bro. Like, or you can work on yourself, work on your goals, have property, have family, have assets, have things that actually matter to you in life. What's important to you? A fun time with your friends, or helping your family out and friends with money, success, and a passion and purpose.
In my 20s, from 23 to 28, guys, you know what I did? I would go home to Connecticut and see my friends once to twice a year only. That would be the time I would party and drink or whatever. But every 7-8 months, I'd go back home and see my friends and hang out. But I did that twice a year, and I did that for years. And it allowed me to be super productive, allowed me to be super focused. I was able to do some of the biggest cases in the office. I was able to get in the gym, get in the best shape of my life. And I just sacrificed my 20s. And I'm glad I fucking did it. Yeah. I'm looking back now at 32 years old. I am so fucking glad I did it, because now I'm kind of, I'm chilling a little bit more now. Versus I would have still be, I'm still grinding. It is what it is. I'm not going to lie to y'all.
You're working smart though. You're working smart.
It's not the same fucking grunt work. It's not the blood money that it used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So guys, I'm telling y'all, man, like, you gotta fucking understand that at some point in your 20s, you're going to have to sacrifice shit.
Yeah.
All right. You did not earn the privilege of playing video games and do all this other fucking stupid shit, pornography, whatever the fuck a lot of guys do nowadays. If you're not making at least 6 figures a year, if you're not, you got too much fucking free time. You need to get out there, get a second job, get a side hustle, make more fucking money. All right. Get in the gym. A lot of you guys are fat as fuck. Unacceptable. Dad bods are not acceptable. The girls say that bullshit. Oh yeah, I like a dad bod. Fuck out of here. No, you don't, bitch. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying, man. They say that shit because they're fat themselves and they don't want to be judged. But if you put a guy that's in shape versus a fucking guy that has a dad bod, and you told her, hey, bimbo, pick one, she go with the guy in shape, bro. What the fuck? And if she does go with the fucking dad bod, she'll deal with him and tolerate his ass, but then she'll cheat on your dumb ass with the guy in shape.
That's facts.
Why not just be the complete package? Why the fuck you got to have a dad bod and have some money, maybe have some things in place, and then she's going to look for those other things in another guy? Be the fucking complete package, man. Diversified.
That happens every single day. You work towards it.
Perfect.
It never ends. All right, we got some more chats here. And then last point. Never Worried says, yay, motherfucker, yay.
Money Monday is where the real value is. We got y'all only on, let's see here. Where we at? Myron, do you manage all your tenants directly, or do you have real estate agents to handle all that? If you do manage them directly, do you juggle the time between tending to them and things you do on YouTube, etc.? Okay, good question. I have property managers. I got 2 property managers. Okay, and that's from Top Only. So they manage all my tenants for me. But during the day, guys, I'm pretty much on the phone all day with my real estate agent, looking for deals, trying to close deals, etc. Never worry, $20. Boys, money is easy to attain. It's readily available to everyone. Even the homeless man has money like it's abundant. Okay, yep, make some money
if you want it. Yeah.
I work at the bank. I can't tell you how many grown men like 30s barely trying to start their credit and be asking for like 100K credit lines to start a business. And that's from Memo F. Yeah, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. That's why it's so important to have good credit, bro. I will take having good credit over $1 million in the fucking bank. That's how important credit is to procuring assets, because guess what? If you got money in the bank, but you got no credit score or shitty credit score, the banks aren't going to give you nothing. You have to buy it cash. Okay? And if you buy it cash, well, that's an L for you, because now, right? You spent up all your capital. Versus if you did have good credit, that $1 million, you could have split it 4 ways, 5 ways between different properties, and now you own multiple assets that are a bigger tax, that allow you better tax mitigation.
There's something called opportunity costs. If you spend all your cash in one asset, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are there exceptions where you can spend cash and buy a house cash and it makes sense? Yes, absolutely. And I talked about that on another podcast. But in general, you want to use other people's money to procure assets, guys.
Yeah.
That's how the rich stay rich.
Very true.
Why don't dudes watch the early shows? Nothing but value and wisdom being dropped. 5.5K watching. Get the likes up, people. Yo, traffic was crazy in Miami over the weekend. Reminded me of LA. People recognize the merch in Miami. Keep leading from the front, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
DL
Saint. Like the video to be debt-free for life. Yeah.
Did you see Jay?
Yeah, bro. Consumer debt is unacceptable. If y'all got a bunch of credit card consumer debt, you need to fucking get rid of that shit immediately, bro. Because these credit card companies are fucking destroying
finessing,
y'all.
bro. Daily.
Look, I want y'all to go ahead and take a look at what the interest rate probably is. I guarantee you it's somewhere between 17 all the way up to 30% on some of these credit cards that you guys have.
Chris, bring the article real quick from MS.
And then I'll read this. FNF, what are your thoughts or experiences on buying into a franchise? Would you suggest becoming a franchise or investing in real estate for upcoming recession?
Bro, I had a dream of owning a Chick-fil-A, bro. That niggas make money, bro, no matter what. Recession or not, Chick-fil-A is solid.
It's very difficult to get one, though.
Yeah, it's tough.
You have to. There's like a waiting list.
No, I used to work for Chick-fil-A, so I know all the requirements.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, this is fast.
63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, including nearly half of six-figure earners.
And they are in debt, guys.
Bro,
credit card debt, a lot of debt.
You know, and the thing too about a lot of six-figure earners, guys that make that, you know, and women too, especially that make that 100 to 150K per year. Y'all are rich poor.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like you're making enough money to get a taste of luxury, but you're not making enough to maintain said luxury. All right. And a lot of people that earn that kind of money, nurses, doctors, lawyers, etc. A lot of them, even though they make that money, they'll still live beyond their means. They'll go ahead and try to buy the $30,000 Rolex. They'll drive around the fucking, you know, S-Class Mercedes or the 7 Series BMW.
Yeah.
Right. But the reality.
Wait, nurse?
Yeah. Right? Like that one girl that said, oh, I quit being a nurse because I couldn't make it. Remember the girl that did OnlyFans?
Yeah, it's easier.
Yeah, but bruh, like you live making six figures in New York, you could definitely live on that. But she wanted a certain lifestyle of extreme luxury and she couldn't make it. So she said, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and do OnlyFans, which is fine. That's her personal choice. But it's just goes to show you guys that most Americans live way beyond their fucking means, bro.
Yeah,
and you don't need it.
Okay, so fun facts. Greg Cardone mentioned it like a couple years ago. The middle class is dying for that exact reason. They live beyond their means and they lose their job. It's a wrap. Everything's underwater. So I'm just saying off rip, bro, keeping up with the Joneses seems fun, but it's not fun at all. Because when it's all said and done, what do you have to show for it? Nothing.
Yep.
Just a lot of debt.
Yep. It ain't worth it, man.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
All right. Last point here, guys.
Last one here.
And then girls are here.
Final round.
So find a mentor in person or online. So people say all the time, bro, how do I find a mentor, bro? Like, dude, man, like this is hard, bro. Like, I don't know how to find a mentor. Bro, it's as simple as going to YouTube, watching somebody's videos and saying, you know what? I'm going to study this person. What do they do for daily habits? Where do they go?